Good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. Hopefully everyone is ready for a nice little interesting morning. CPI numbers came out. Looks like mixed reviews on it. We'll talk a little bit about it. Got a nice little pop right now on this SERV stock that's moving phenomenal. I basically chased it. No big deal. I'm stuck in, I got in at 13 right around here at this support. So I know some of you here saw the stock earlier this morning. Right around 7:30. If you got in at 12, you did pretty good. Did a little bit of a consolidation, what we talk about. And then obviously, nice little pop right there. By the time I got in, it was right around this time, but I waited till it backed off. I got filled. Had it for a nasty shake right here. I got a little nervous. Dropped all the way down here to around 1270. And then finally, it broke through and had that really, really nice move. And you can see stock's looking pretty strong. And some of you remember this stock. We've been trading it very well. This stock obviously was at a $2 price range back in July. Thing ran at 24. It's been kind of holding here steady. So not only has been a really good day trade, it's been a pretty good swing trade. So that obviously is doing pretty well. Yeah, thank you very much for staying on there, Wesley. Basically, CPI inflation came out 2.9 versus a year earlier. Forecast was at 3, unchanged. So if that's the number right there, let me just share that in the social media so everybody could see that too. Give it to you guys right there. Perfect. All right, but overall, there's a couple of more stocks we're going to focus on. But let's go over what happened yesterday. There were a couple of really, really nice moves. First of all, NVIDIA did really well yesterday. Just nonstop animal, just literally just went up all the way to $16. Listen, we had a crash in the market. It was a really good buy right around 90. I know a lot of people were interested in it. I did a couple of great videos on it. And, you know, we talk about the iceberg orders. It's got good iceberg orders. It has good ETFs out there. It's got everything. You could even trade NVDL, all that crap. There's a lot out there you could be trading on it. But other than that, it wasn't the greatest day. I mean, the chip stocks did okay yesterday. A couple of the stocks we'll talk about. Was it SBUX, right? SBUX. So Starbucks had a really, really good breakout earnings. Shockingly, we had a really good run. I mean, that is a big run. 75 to 95 is phenomenal. And Chipotle, obviously, with the split, and you're probably going to hear us. We're going to talk a little bit more about it now because you could trade it. We could trade it now. Now it's at a price we can kind of trade. But that stock basically also took a huge hit from 56 all the way down to 48. And then right around 10 o'clock, it started going back up again, finished out right over here. So a lot of brand name stocks that we really not really a fan of. But a day like today, we're getting a lot of other good stocks that are making some big moves. So everybody get your pen and paper handy. Let's start writing down some stocks. All right. So that's what you missed yesterday. Let's move on and go from there. All right. Now, before we get started, just really quick announcement. Today at 1 o'clock. Okay, I've been doing an open house for everybody here that is interested in joining us at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to teach you how we trade with level 4. You're probably seeing here on the right-hand side. We'll talk a little bit about that. We'll talk about level 3. We'll talk about how to find the stocks. We'll teach you how to think for yourself. So we'll post that link for everyone to register. Actually, in the top left-hand corner, if you have your cell phone, you can turn on your phone. And just scan that QR code in the top left-hand corner. If you're watching this as a recording, you could always come back and, watch it later too. So don't miss out on it. Anyway, let's go talk about what's going on. So we got this serve that's moving up pretty nicely. Okay, so serve is going back up. All right, I'm feeling a little better. SERV. How much I up right now? About 1,200. Okay, so stock is looking pretty good right here. I mean, resistance levels are right around 15. It's crazy. There are a lot of you here can't trade pre-market, and this is what we do here in the Cyber Group room. We get here in pre-market. Okay, you got that posted in there, Rich? All right, thank you very much for that link. All right, there we go. But anyway, serve is doing great. Just going to bring it up over here and show you what we got going on level 4. Okay, so this worked out pretty nice. So you can see right here that there was a big red line. You see the big red line over there, right around $13. That's where I became a buyer, and that's where everyone here, if you're a student of mine, you just saw that happening. And you could see how the stock basically, once that buyer showed up, thing went up. New buyers showed up just now here, $14. Big, great sign, exactly what we're looking for. We're getting a lot of green balls. Means a lot of transactions going off on the offer. That means there's a lot of people buying it. Remember, that's something that we always look for. So stock is looking great. If you got into it early this morning, congratulations. If you're like me, you're probably done for the day. All right. If you missed out, don't worry about it. There's more on the watch list. This stock right here is also moving up. Good volume. I just have to delete some of these things off my list over here. DGLY. So this stock, we've traded this stock a few times too in the past. You know, it's a nice stock because it's inexpensive. As of right now, it looks more like a level 1 stock. Everyone could trade it. So this one's not bad. But the issue is it going to continue to go up? I'm seeing a lot of transactions out here on the offer. You see right here, a lot of sells, $2, $190, $180. So if it can get past those people, you can see right here, big resistance levels right around $2, kind of self-explanatory right there. Big support levels, you're below it, it becomes a new resistance. So anything could happen. And it's everything we're looking for. 22 million shares, nice price level. We'll put it on the watch list. Edibles, we traded this stock so many times. This stock, you know what? This to me is like a meme stock. So if you know the meme stocks that we traded, this always remind me of it. It started going up. Just you got to just don't get caught up on the traps on this stock, on edibles. EDBL. I always feel like every time we trade it, somebody gets suckered in somehow. There is a nice buyer that showed up here for about 100,000. See right there at $1.24. That's a pretty good sign. 44,000 at 160. Good iceberg orders. Everyone should be able to hear me. Do you guys hear me okay? If you don't hear it, basically, okay, good. All right, let's just some people are having a problem with their mic. All right, what else is out there? Not too much there. Okay, now we're at number 5, and we're already at 9%. That's where it shows you that we're in the thick of holiday, summer. It's kind of quiet, you know, pretty much dead right there. This stock's down 45%, but this is a gap up. The stock, actually nothing there. This one's making new lows. Just see if there's any dead cat bounces. A couple of stocks that did get beat up here. W key went up nice and big the other day and came crashing down. All these stocks end up showing it. HNNA, same crap. Went from 9 to 14, came crashing down. There were some stocks in the New York Stock Exchange. I did see that were making some big moves. Like this one right here, BURU. Good volume, good spread, 3 million shares. And, you know, we don't usually get a lot in New York Stock Exchange. BURU. See what we got here with orders. See who's buying it. Not that much out there. I don't see that much out there. See? Not big, no big 100,000 share block orders out there. So not really sold right there. But it is not bad. I mean, listen, things could change when the market opens up. I saw this K stock. This thing has just been an unbelievable swing trade. This thing went from 57 to 79. We're not going to trade it, though. It almost looks like a buyout. I think it's a buyout, actually. When I see this and it holds and goes up, probably they upped its bid on it. I don't know. I'm just, from experience, how I see a chart, that's what kind of hits me. That's why I kind of see that. It is a buyout, Michael. You see, I didn't even have to look at the news. I already knew that. That's so funny. All right. Anything here in the New York Stock Exchange on the losers list? Nothing there. So the big stocks that we got there, we're going to put in a video on the watch list too. NVDA and NVDL. I might have to do a video on that again, because that always people like to hear about NVIDIA. Probably, you know, been a popular stock. Michael's saying the VSCO. Did I have that one on there? It's on the New York. Yeah, I looked at that. You know what? It's just flat right now. I'm not Victoria's Secret. I'm not a big fan of it right now, Michael. Not really that much going on. It gapped up. It hasn't gone anywhere in pre-market. So that's why I didn't put it up there. All right. Anyone on social media? Anybody else out there thinking that you want to check out before we go? Robbie says VRCA. VRCA. Yeah, that one came up and it's come crashing down. I'm not a fan of that one too, Robbie. I scratched that one also. DraftKings. DraftKings took a big hit. Did they come out with earnings? I think something came out with DraftKings, right? It's not that bad. I think it's. I mean, it's a little bit of a faster moving stock though. Just be very careful, DraftKings. But Rich, I'll put down a watch list. We've done very well with DraftKings. I know Josh did really well in DraftKings. I remember during football season we had this big run up from 33 up to 45. But football season's starting soon, so who knows? DraftKings usually might get up pretty big. DraftKings has scooped up plans to impose gaming tax surcharge in certain high tax states. Oh, really? Well, it's just bad. That was just a matter of time. All right, guys, let's get ready for the market opened up. We got about 15 minutes. Don't forget, we have open house today. If you want to come and join us, 1 o'clock, free event for all of you. Go out there, share it, tell everybody about it. You want to learn how to trade, please register. Click on that link. If you can't make it, don't worry. It'll be recorded, so you can always watch it later. If you want to know how to follow orders, this is your chance to do it. Everybody else, just be very careful. Don't get too cocky. Don't get too greedy. To me, it's one of the biggest holidays, and it's not a holiday. It's the end of summer. I'm going away. I'm going to be gone for about a week and a half. I'm going to be heading over to Greece. So I only do one vacation a year. I think everyone here is your opportunity to do it. So don't get but remember, we do have classes going on. It is the best time to learn because when we get around September, and I'm going to say it every day till the day comes, this is the best time of the year to trade. Don't be learning on the best times. Learn when the market is at the slowest times. Good luck, everyone. Trade safe.